Well, pull the rope. Pull it. Ooh. Dang it. Haha. Nope. Man, I am so violently lost. Oh no, I cornered myself again. Maybe I got away. She refuses to even give me just an inch of personal space. Farewell, friend. Oh, yin. I can thwack her with it. I can thwack her with a spade. I know I can. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to beat her with it. Well, I'm into the entrance. I guess next is the altar room. I haven't even looked at the courtyard yet. I really thought the grass would hide me. Nope. I think I'm safe. I think they won't count that one. Yeah, I think I'm good. She didn't just walk right up to the closet and snatch me out of it. Now go on. Go on, get. I'll tell you this, that grass doesn't hide me for crap. She saw me. Does she have to roam only in the courtyard? Won't she ever go back to like the other part of the mansion to give me some time? You don't want to come down here. Your feet will get dirty. That looks like a thing. But I don't know where she is, so I don't know if I can grab it or not. Yoink. Well bucket. A wooden bucket for drawing water from the well. I'm assuming that's to get that thing out of the well in the other part of the room. I'm going back in the grass. Feel slightly safer here. What's this? There's 2 indentations. It's a puzzle. A journal. Saichi's Journal 1. When I came home from work, I found Yui crying in the living room. I immediately went to check on her. I noticed her face and uniform were stained with blood, and in her trembling hands was a lifeless canary. It was a canary I'd gifted her on her 13th birthday. When I asked her why this was, she said she was thirsty, so thirsty that she couldn't bear it, so she drank the canary's blood. What? I had hoped for her to have a normal childhood, but deep down I knew this day would come. I was horrified, but knew that Yui's heart would shatter if I did nothing. When I first held baby Yui in my arms, I made a vow to do anything for this child. Much like her mother, she is my pride and joy. I told the weeping Yui that she inherited her bloodlust from me. I feigned silence to let it sink in. By shouldering the blame for Yui's bloodlust, I hoped to keep her grounded to the world. I offered my apologies through tears. Yui in turn urged me not to cry. After that, I began going to the butcher's to purchase blood. Yui and I would drink it together. Oh. Okay. Not weird at all. Hiding the mulberry crest. Lord Kyubei ordered me to hide the mulberry crest displayed on the altar. The red mulberry crest was buried near the shrine, while the blue mulberry crest was buried next to the stone lantern in the courtyard. When I reported to Lord Kyubei after hiding them, he bowed his head and thanked me. It looked as if a big burden had been lifted. He had a calm expression which I had not seen in a long time. After Lady Ayano's passing, Lord Kyubei would look constantly agitated. He hardly slept, always drowned himself in books, and always appeared to be reading until his eyes went bloodshot. That serene yet sorrowful expression left me with a sense of unease. Since then, Lord Kyubei has vanished without a trace. The red mulberry crest at the shrine, and the blue mulberry crest is stone lantern in the courtyard. So we have 2 rooms right here. I'm just trying to be more organized with how I attack this, because I keep getting lost, and all it's doing is slowing me down and getting me murdered more. Alright, let's get it. I don't see anywhere to hide, but this looks important. Young Saichi's Journal 3, November 13th, 1930. I have received news of Ayano's return, yet I haven't been able to meet her since she first went missing. Despite my repeated requests to visit her, Lord Kyubei only responds with Ayano is unwell. In the midst of my dark and gloomy days, I was suddenly summoned to the Miyama residence. Lord Kyubei stared me down with a grim expression. Ayano is afflicted with a severe illness. If you want to see her, you must marry Kinu and become part of the Miyama family, he demanded. If you change your mind after, you will not survive. As long as I can be with Ayano, I don't care what happens to me. Without hesitation, I accepted his request. Wait, so you agreed to marry Kinu simply to be near Ayano? Ayano was in the depths of a dark cave trapped in a dungeon. She was almost unrecognizable. The woman I had fallen for was no longer there, to be honest. She seemed no longer human. More terrifying than Ayano's appearance was Kinu. How could Kinu be fine with all of this? Inside the cell, Kinu sat by Ayano, smiling blissfully. A chilling sensation ran down my spine. There's a hidey box. That's good at least. Oofta. It's like she knew I was here. Are you gone yet? Please go away. Oh God, why? No, no, ouch. I've probably doomed myself. Screw it, we're grabbing this and we're going. No, 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 not in the toilet! Not in the toilet! Ah, da, 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 da. Unhand me. Unhand me, you wretch. Well, that's first time for everything. That's the first time I've ever gotten jumped in a bathroom. But that let me know where I needed to go, thankfully. Alright, let's try this again, and this time, I won't jump out of the hiding spot right in front of her. We're cutting around the back way, we're going through the woods. And it's dark over here. So unless she's Batman, she ain't seeing me. What, is that another icon to grab something? Oh, it's supposed to be buried here. Oh, this isn't. This is super suspicious. Why did I think he'd try to be sneaky about this? Blue mulberry crest. Oh, that's a thing. Okay. Why would I just want to tow this damn thing around? Oh, is this the plate that, like, changes colors in cold water? Alright, so now we're gonna try and make it back to the toilets without dying. Which will be easier said than done. Oh, there's a wood block here. Every little noise terrifies me. This is where we got jumped. No, it's not. This is the baths. I need the toilet. Some privacy. Ugh. Here we go again. Shoving our hands in toilets. Yeah, I bet there is something in there. Like a horrible, debilitating disease. Counting rod's key. It has a tag with a crest of counting rods. And of course, the counting rod closet is way on down there. Alright, we're gonna check out the bathrooms real quick. Oh, a talisman. What are you? An oil can. An old-fashioned metal oil can. It has a small amount of lubricant for metal. I'm not in here. Most certainly not taking a bath. You know, the paper said the talisman hurts you. Or is that just flavor? Nope. We're opening the door first. Oh, God! Oh, God, why? No, leave me alone. How do I get out of here? Aha, sucker! Ouch! Get in the damn box. She saw me. Hey, shorty! Nope, 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 nope. I'm dead. I'm out of pills, I think. Yeah, pretty sure I'm out of pills. Nope, I have pills. Come on, how do I get rid of you? How do I shake you? A loser? I have no pills left. That's not good. But I think I lost her. You know why I'm here? I'm gonna hit up the well. Wow, bro, you could have loaded that fucking bucket. I mean, could have loaded that dang bucket a little slower. Left silkworm's wooden tag. A wooden key with an indented red wooden tag. It is labeled left silkworm. Alright, let's see if she's wandered off far enough I can actually make it to the counting rod closet now. Nope, that's a journal. I know bad things happen when I grab journals. A stepladder. 10 yen? And a journal. Saichi's Journal 2. It has been nearly 20 years since I left here with my baby Yui in my arms. Yui has gotten married, and I have returned to the Miyama family. I announced my return, and they neither rejected nor welcomed me. Kinu responded with a simple, "I see." Surely Kinu must have resented me, even if I had abandoned her for Yui's sake. I grappled with the guilt even while living in town. I never forgot them, the sisters. I had resolved to return one day, and even at this moment, I am still thinking of Ayano. Shimamura committed suicide, and I left the village, leaving no one in the Miyama family. Kinu has been Ayano's sole caretaker. She looks after Ayano every day. Although I have returned to the household, I cannot approach Ayano, let alone touch her. I can only observe them from outside the cell. Even in her state, Ayano is always thinking about Kinu. That is my biggest regret. Do I still envy Kinu even now? In my youth, I gazed upon Ayano and yearned to caress her fair skin and her silky hair. Yet in the end, I could not even touch her fingertips. Even so, I simply cannot give up. My desire to see Ayano consumes me. Yui bears a striking resemblance to Ayano. However, she is not the same person as Ayano. In the journal of my father-in-law Kyubei, which was discovered within the mansion, he talks about a cocoon. Had he found a way to bring her back? If the words written here tell the truth, then I'll reclaim Ayano by any means necessary. So is there like a way to save her? Oh, it said it was rusted. I guess it was oh, that's what the oil can's for. Shut up. Well, that's working now. So what's so special about this plate? Oh, that's the ding-dong pattern. The pattern appeared on the plate. Oh, it's up there. Yeah, you should be able to reach it now. Good. I just risked life and limb for no reason. I think she saw me. I'm hiding. I think that she saw me. So I'm just gonna hide for a second. Like I said, I know it doesn't help, but I like closing them. Makes me feel a little bit more secure. Alright, so we have green, top, blue, right, red, bottom, black, left. I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna take a picture of this with my phone because my memory is in fact that bad. So we have green on top. How do I? Whoa. Bada bing, here we go. What? The library key. Man, they were big on hiding keys here. Maybe I can just waltz on down to the library and not get jumped. I think I'm solid, actually. That's an interesting key. $10. Pills. Much appreciated. A Heidi box. Faded tapestry. Sorry, I thought I heard her. Right silkworm wooden tag. A wooden key with an indented red wooden tag. It is labeled the right silkworm. Kinu's journal number 1. May 9th, 1968. Saichi, agitated, told me he had discovered a way to cure my sister. What was this man thinking? He had once recoiled at the sight of my sister. He abandoned us and fled to town with Yui. I have never found Ayano to be ugly. No matter how many years pass, she remains as enchanting as ever. I have kept her hair long and sleek and her lips red. I was always jealous of her beauty and still am. Ayano is as beautiful as ever, and you're a raging psychopath. Saichi is trying to separate us. Such a thing cannot come to pass. I cannot bear it. I will not allow Saichi to take Ayano away from me. I threw my pearl hairpin into the well. I have tried to discard that thing many times, yet I could never bring myself to do it. I asked Saichi to retrieve the hairpin. He chuckled and assured me, "Don't worry, I'll get it for you." I embraced Saichi from behind as he peered into the well to retrieve it. I drew him closer into my soft embrace. "What's the matter, Kinu?" I heard his gentle voice. "It's nothing," I replied, and then with all my strength, I pushed him straight into the well. That was the first and last time I touched Saichi. I knew it. Grandma put his ass in the well. She's a murderer. I wonder if that's why her sister choked her out. Like, I don't know, because it seems like they were living in kind of pseudo-peace up until this point. No. No, I made a mistake. I didn't know she'd come in the back. I thought she was going to come in the front door. Howdy. She did keep your lips red. How nice. Ouch. Okay. Oh, what do I do now? Just run? Hey, don't block the door, please. Oh, God, get out of the way. You suck. You're in the way of the door, lady. Come and get it. Come and get the sweet man. Oh, oh. Man, this is very debilitating. Nope. I'm not gonna escape, am I? I just can't seem to dodge her. I can't see anything. I'm bleeding profusely. And now I have asthma. How long can I avoid her? Nope. You don't want any of this. No! Oh, Blake. Hey. I'm just kinda like panic running at this point. Alright. Maybe I can remember which way I'm going now. I feel like I just made a terrible mistake. I am so violently lost. Nope, that's the toilet. Where am I? We're just gonna run. Hope we get to a new area that has pills. I went to a servant's room. Didn't want to do that. I wanted to go... Maybe she's tired from beating the crap out of me for so long. Knew it. Let me in here. Is she not in here? Boy, that would be helpful. Oh, this is a lot smaller of an area. Man, we are pretty beat up. What's in here? It's locked. Yay, money. What is the money good for? There's a dressing room and a toilet. Hey there. More money. Checkerboard tray with the word old man written on it. Drugs. Old picture 2. What's in here? Oh, drugs, thank goodness. Listen, kids, don't do drugs. Unless you're in this horror game. Dr. Yehi Shimamuto's journal, December 23rd, 1929. I was awakened in the middle of the night by someone pounding on my door. I went out to see a panicked servant from the Miyama family, Miss Ayano, who had been missing. Oh man, this is a lot of pages. Alright, bear with me everybody. Despite my belief, I trudged through the snow and arrived at the Miyama mansion, my medical supplies in hand. Miss Ayano was leaning against her sister, Miss Kino. I'm just going to read this fast. They were seated on a tatami mat. Miss Ayano was just sitting there, staring blankly. I was concerned about her mental and physical state, but upon inspecting her, there wasn't a scratch on her. It was difficult to fathom how she spent a month in the cold, frigid mountains unharmed. Then a rather unsettling sensation washed over me. January 24th, 1930. A month has passed since Miss Ayano's return. She still doesn't speak and spends all day in her room, staring into space. Whenever someone tries to talk, she only glances at them. However, when Miss Kino is by her side, she seems to be happy. She leans against her with a smile. They're two sisters who lost their mother as a child. They must be like two halves of a whole. Lord Kyubei mentioned she's a timid girl. I'm not surprised she does not want to speak after that. But there's something to miss. She drinks water like she's about to die of dehydration. She hasn't eaten nor slept since her return. Furthermore, she doesn't need to go to the bathroom. 1930. The cherry blossoms are in full bloom, yet Miss Aino remains sheltered in her dark room. When has she last touched sunlight? Yesterday, Lord Kyubey opened the door to her room intending to show Miss Aino the cherry blossoms. However, as soon as sunlight poured in, something terrifying happened. Miss Aino let out a piercing scream and crumpled to the floor. It sent shivers down my spine. Her skin appeared inflamed, as if she had suffered a severe sunburn. Beneath the damaged skin, I could see her raw, reddened flesh. August 31st, 1930. Miss Aino keeps losing weight, but is somehow growing taller. Or perhaps it'd be more accurate to say that her limbs are becoming elongated. She used to be petite, but now she's taller than I am. Furthermore, no matter what injuries she sustains, they miraculously heal within a matter of days. Her burns from the other day have completely healed, not a single scar remaining. Yet there is something even more chilling than this transformation. There are moments when Miss Aino stares at me. Her sunken, hollow eyes glare at me as if she were a predator and I was her prey. November 12th, 1930. My worst fears have come true. Lord Kyubey has secluded Miss Aino. She is in total isolation. Miss Kinu is burdened with the sole responsibility of caring for her. And then, tragedy struck. Miss Aino bit and fatally wounded one of the servants. She ate her. She ate her. That night, I told Lord Kyubey there was nothing I could do. He pleaded me, please do not abandon Aino. I couldn't stand seeing the anguish in the eyes of my dear friend. It felt as if my heart would tear in two. November 13th, 1930. I found myself forging Miss Aino's death certificate. A doctor should never do this. But for the sake of my friend, I had to. To conceal the murder, we used the body of a servant as a decoy. This is how we faked Miss Aino's death. It was the only way to protect her from the public, Lord Kyubey, and I decided to confine her to the dungeon connected via the hidden passage. This is the 4th spring since Miss Aino's return. She remains imprisoned within those walls. She survives by consuming the blood of chickens, cows, and sometimes even humans. Her once beautiful figure is no more. She is a mere shadow of her former self. Her nose is receded and left eye is punctured. In its place, multiple insect-like eyes have emerged. Upon her pale back, a pattern resembling the markings found on a silkworm has taken form. Nowadays, unless accompanied by Miss Kinu, I dare not approach Miss Aino. Should I venture in alone, she would undoubtedly tear me apart. Miss Kinu told me sometimes my sister experiences stomach cramps. I conducted an examination and noticed movement within her abdomen. Oh no. Ever since Miss Aino's return, I have noticed a gradual swelling of her abdomen. Initially, I attribute it to the ascites. I can't pronounce the one, sorry. Caused by malnutrition, but to my shock, it appears that she is pregnant. If she is indeed pregnant, she has been so for 6 years. Holy crap, she was pregnant. December 23rd, 1938. 9 years have passed since that fateful day. How much longer can I maintain my sanity? My dear friend Kyubey has vanished without a trace. Tonight, aided by Miss Kinu, we will extract the child from Miss Aino's stomach. What the hell? Her body has undergone too many transformations over the past 9 years. She is incapable of giving birth. We have no alternative but to surgically open up her abdomen and remove the child, a cesarean section. What happened to the kid? Oh no, it can't end on this. I need to know. I wonder if the child will bear any semblance of a human. The truth is, it will not be born of a human. Why is there a coin game? Here, do I have to stick my hand in it? Nope. Okay, good. Heck yeah, coin game. As per usual, unless I sink this on the first try like an absolute boss, I'm gonna have to, do some skipping and cutting here. Alright, this is my last chance. Well, that sucks. I really thought I'd get that one. I would figure out what those are for later. That's everything down here, and there's a closet in that one, which makes you think I'll be having to hide soon. What are you? It's locked. There's a peony. Peony.
鏡が見当たらないな。
I don't see any mirrors. Yeah, I don't either, bud. You know, I don't think there's any monsters around right now. Which is a nice change of pace. That's a beautiful kimono. Mountain Great Mirror. Story of the trick box. Father gave us a trick box. He said it's a rare toy. He told us that it was a box that would only open when turned in a specific order. Ayano was worried about forgetting the sequence, so we created a secret story together to remember it. Once upon a time, there lived a nice old man. He found a mysterious boat in the mountains. Inside the boat, there was a princess. The old man cared for the princess, but she'd caught a disease and passed away. The princess's body turned into a pure white silkworm. The silkworm continued to spin its thread until it became a large cocoon. Yui has died. Oh, it's Kinu's journal. September 23rd, 1968. AG informed me she threw herself onto the railroad tracks 2 evenings ago. I knew this would happen. There was no way Yui, who bore such a striking resemblance to my frail sister, could bear it. There's no way she could. On that day, Yui came to see me alone. She was all dressed up, not unlike my sister would be. My feelings of disdain came rushing back. She was a spitting image of Ayano, who I both loved and despised. Yui is a mere imitation of her. Oh, damn, okay, Grandma. Yui had the same face and voice as my sister. Why do you hate me, she asked. Since she wanted to know that badly, I escorted her to the dungeon and showed her the truth. You are not my child, nor are you Saichi's. You are cut from the womb of that abomination. What the hell? It is in the nature of a monster to crave blood. Out of pity, Saichi lied and said your bloodlust was from him. For many years, against his will, he had to choke down blood alongside you. A monster child. Grandpa's taking the dubs. Super Grandpa over here. What the hell? Finally seeing the truth, Yui turned speechless. She didn't scream. She didn't cry. She just stood there. I do not know what Yui did thereafter. I do not care about what happened to her. You know what, Grandma? Screw you. You suck. You're a really bad grandma. You're a really bad mom. And you're a bad sister. Which means I'm. Yeah, buddy, you're the son of a monster as well. The 6 signs have the following words: old man, cocoon, boat, princess, disease, and silkworm. It makes a sound when it shakes if there's something inside. Well, how do I do it? Boat, princess, disease, silkworm, cocoon. Boom. Got him. Can you not light up like that? You scared the shit out of me. I have a feeling this is the point where, things are about to get spooky again. An old copper mirror has a peony-themed decoration. Odd picture 3. I guess that's where they had her imprisoned. Yen, before we get scary again. Dang it! I can't do it. It's too hard. Use it. Ayano's journal, November 21st, 1929. Is that background piano music? Kinu looked so sad and resentful. She said, Ayano, you are like a butterfly, and this left me speechless. All I could do was hold back my tears. It pains me to see Kinu suffer because of me. All I want is for Kinu to be happy. But I am not a butterfly. I am more like a silkworm. I was given a mulberry tree and a warm, silkworm room. I never needed to leave and always had someone to care for me. My body dissolves within the cocoon, and I dream without ever being able to fly. I merely cling to life. But so long as Kinu by my side, I am content. Considering Kinu's feelings, maybe it's better I leave this silkworm room. If I disappeared, Kinu could be with Saichi. Yet, I can't bring myself to leave. My marriage to Saichi is approaching. And the more I realize how little time we have left, the more I cherish my time with Kinu. I know what happens to silkworms once they leave the silkworm room. That is what I'm afraid of. If it were up to me, I would remain by her side forever. Oh, so we just keep up with the beautiful piano music. I mean, it seems like I need to go this way. You're suspicious. Oh boy, that's a lot of talismans. What? It won't budge, there's a crane. Did I forget something? My head hurts. I bet so, because you're part demon, brother. What do we have here? Oh, we're in like a tunnel? Is this the hidden passage they were talking about? A lot of ancient talismans fluttering around. How have those been lit for so long? Oh. This is the cage they kept her in. Ayano's scribblings. Kinu abandoned me. Kinu was crying. Kinu hates me and loves Saichi. I don't want Kinu to cry. I want death. She is too pure. I cry and she hugs me. She shoots threads and we form cocoon together. What? In the cocoon we dissolve and merge together as one. I am being lost. I stop being me. I forget many things. Her memories replace mine. She keeps eating me. Wait, hold up. I so thirsty. Give me water. Blood red water. Who old man outside standing there? Ayano, he cries. Who is Ayano? I think it me? Old man enters cell. He stroked my head and cry. Kinu laughed and said bon appetit. Kinu give me tasty water. She called me with a gentle voice. I happy. Kinu is precious. Save me. Save me. I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, she fed him the dad. I forget Kinu. She ate almost all of me. Who am I? Where do I begin? Please no eat memories of Kinu. Before I forget, Kinu kill me. Can I go in? No? Open the door. Do I have to crouch? Oh, I do. What are you? This rope. Large stakes have been driven into the rock wall. The ropes tied to them seem to extend to the ceiling. Pain meds? Don't need them yet. Let me just explore real quick before I do anything dumb. I feel like our story here is about to reach its conclusion. Kind of sad to see it go. I've really enjoyed this. But then again, there might be way more. I thought this would be even smaller than it was. Ayano was constantly vomiting blood. She has since stopped moving. She drank the blood I had prepared for her, knowing I had poisoned it. Oh, Kinu's will. I had no other choice. I was sick and dying. Soon I would be sleeping with the fishes, my frail arms withered like a dead tree branch. This was the only thing I could do. Once I'm gone, who will care for my sister? Who will bathe her, trim her nails, and brush her hair every day? How will society treat her like a freaky monster and probably kill her? They will look at her with fear and morbid curiosity and call her a crazy monster. She'll be treated as subhuman, because I think at this point she is, sadly. If anything, it seemed like she was suffering from her own journal entries. I cannot subject my sister to this fate. My greatest fear was forgetting my sister. My sickness grows and my memories are fading. Each night I lay down with an unbearable headache. The anxiety crushes my soul, the nagging question of if I will even remember her the next morning. I killed everyone. My father, Saichi, Yui, and even my sister. I was left alone with a noose. I am dying in pain. I apologize. I know how my sister really felt, but I treated her poorly out of envy, despite knowing how vile it was. I admired everything about her. That is why I despised her. Wait, did she try to hang herself and those were the ligature marks? And then, I guess maybe her sister saved her and toted her back upstairs? My sister was the only one who truly understood me. Despite knowing how cruel and merciless I could be, yet still Ayano cared for me more than anyone else. When the sun set, she would light up the house for me. She did so to prevent me from falling. My eyes and legs are old and weak. She would always gently massage my wrinkled, cold hands. Her mind is completely void of memories, yet she never forgot about me. That is enough. We found happiness in our own way. We knew all things come to an end. Forgive me, as this was the only way to save my sister. I don't know what happened to her on that day. I don't know who the she writes about is, but I like her. I like her. Also wish to dissolve in a cocoon and become one with my sister. Damn. That's really heavy. And I'm assuming it has something to do with that legend we read whenever we first got into the storage shed. Maybe less of a legend, more of a kind of a urban telling or a family telling of a curse that was known of. Damn. But even as a monster, she took care of her sister in her older age, and without her sister here, she's completely lost now. Oh, hey. Oh! I'm locked in. Alright. Nope. Hey, what do you do? The rope is attached to the ceiling. Perhaps a strong enough force could break it. Okay, get her to lunge at me. Come on, come and get it. Ow. No, I need you to lunge. How do I get you to lunge? Come on, jump. Ah! Don't die. Don't die. Hang in there, bud. Well, pull the rope. Pull it! Oh, that backhand hurt. But it looks like it saved me. Are we... Oh, no. Hey, Grandma. Oh, she wants Kinu. I'm not Kinu, but I am your grandson. Oh, we're about to bonk her. Alright. So do I kill her or do I spare her? If I spare her, there's no humanity in it. She won't have Kinu. Kinu's gonna lose her. Kinu's losing her memories and will die soon. She's old. She tries to kill everything that moves. And all she wants is Kinu. I'm sorry. But it's time for you to rest. I'm gonna give you what you wanted in your journals. 1 year later. No, this place was scheduled for destruction by the dam. Kinu, I wanted to speak with you. I will never forgive you. But still, I wanted to speak to you. I haven't told anyone about Ayano. Not even Dad. She tried to save you, even after you poisoned her. She tried to take you down from your noose. She held you in her arms and carried you to the entrance. She was calling out your name, right until the end. I know, because I killed her. Or, so I thought. What? Ayano has disappeared. What? What do you mean Ayano has disappeared? I couldn't leave her corpse like that. I went to give her a proper burial, but she was gone. In her place. There was a huge cocoon with a hole in it, and countless white silkworms. Well, what the hell happened to her? Perhaps Ayano is still searching for you. This place will soon be at the bottom of a lake. I won't be back. Goodbye. Oh, there she is! Even if like it, this thirst torments me for the rest of my life. No matter whose blood runs through my veins. I have decided. I will live as a human. Grandma Ayano. Is that why I saw her in the first episode? Chilling out in front of the shrine? Damn. That was a really good game. My only negative comment is that being constantly stalked didn't really I didn't have a chance for the ambiance to build, to get that tension I needed. Felt like I was constantly just running on fumes trying not to get, jumped. But other than that, the story was great. The graphics were great. The people who worked on this did an absolutely phenomenal job. And you should very much go check it out on Steam. The price that it is for the quality that you get is astounding. And there are several other endings. I will not be hunting them. I'm gonna save that for the people who are actually good at games. But man, that was a touching story, and it was powerful too. It's just... Man, poor freaking Ayano. Man, that sucks. But everybody have a great day, and thank you so much for watching this series.